Shalom and good day all. This is Tehillim29 back again for another Super Sons Fortress of Attitude Wayne Family Adventures episode 7. I must admit it has been really good keeping up and being consistent with this. So I guess it's time to make a start on the chapters that will be covered today, and that is chapters 20 to 22. I hope you enjoy this, and I have read through all of them, but I've also put a link in the chat so you can join me with these as well. And if there's any particular chapter that you enjoy in relation to these, please let me know either in the chat text comments if you're present in the chat, or even in the comments itself after the live stream. I would love to hear what was one of your favorite chapters out of this and how you've also been enjoying the series. So, time to make a start as we move into the Wayne Family Adventures. I'll just do something a little bit different here, seeing that there's something a little bit interesting here in the StreamYard presently. Let's put a little bit of background music. No. All right, now that I've got some music, let's move into the Wayne Family Adventures. And in this chapter, or should we say episode 20, it's called Daydreaming. So who does this one involve? We'll find out when we get to it. So time to get started, and as we begin, we're in the Batcave, and of course we see the big Joker card in the background, of course the dinosaur, and we've got Duke, and he is just sighing there. And then all of a sudden, the intruder alert goes off. What more? He's finally alert. Well, we think he's alert. But as you can notice, something here with the way this panel or page has been done, there's quite a bit of red, which almost seems to match his coat that he's wearing. He's having a bit of a look, and then, okay, is this an actual ninja invasion? And he finally says, there! He goes to run, no time to suit up, throws on one of his belts, and he says, this will have to do. Activate back cave defense. Or activate cave defense. And as you can see here, he doesn't press the button. And it just blinks on until he skids by and realizes, he hits it, he presses the button, and then to realize we've now got this dinosaur in the bat cave that's come to life, the T-Rex. It swallows the intruders. But do notice one thing. What's happening here with it? And you realize he's gone, whoa. So I'm not too sure how long this live stream is going to go, but I do hope you enjoy it. And of course, the rest finally copper devouring from the dinosaur. He finally pulls out a batarang and responds, "Oh no, you don't." And of course, cuts the rope with it. And he responds, "That was awesome." Then it stomps by, looks by him, and then all of a sudden he hears something say, "Duke." He's looking at it, and it's like, huh? And it responds to him again, "Duke." And this is where he realizes, "Duke, are you paying attention?" And of course, it's Bruce Wayne, and of course, he's caught up in a danger ring. This is important, Duke. And he finally responds, "What? I was just, oh, I guess you must have drifted off for a second." I guess I must have drifted off for a second. And of course, we see what we saw at the beginning. And in comes Bruce back again. We'll have to start from the beginning then. Emergency plan M-02 in the event of Gotham is overrun by an army of man-bats. And we finally reach the credits. Now, if you really want to read something that's got Dick Thomas in it at the moment, he has been showing up in the Batman Urban Legends, so definitely check out some of that. Or you can also check out The Signal, which also came out in around the time of DC Rebirth and DC Metal. So I'll now jump to the next chapter. And it's called Holiday Spirit. So jumping into this particular chapter, as we finally see the Wayne Manor, and it's all covered in snow. As we start to look into Wayne Manor, we see that they've got a tree up in one of their windows, and of course, finally Bruce Wayne steps in, and he comes in. Anyone up for a game of, and he realizes as he's about to say chess, he looks in somewhat confusion and disarray, and it's like, huh? Where is everybody? So he starts to look around the manor, and he's thinking to himself, where is everyone? Until he finally finds Alfred and he says, "Oh, there you are." To which Alfred asks, "Something I can help you with, sir?" Then he responds, "I seem to have misplaced all my children, which is impressive seeing as we've had a full house with these past 2 nights." Alfred responds, most impressive indeed. Do you know where they are? As he responds, they're out and about. I've been assured that they'll return for family dinner tonight. And Bruce responds, out and about doing what? Being heroes, Alfred says. Bruce responds, only Duke patrols during the day. What are the others doing out there? They aren't patrolling. There's more than one way to help people, as well as you know, Master Bruce. Maybe you should go see for yourself. And he comes to the conclusion, maybe I will. Odd. Tracking data definitely says Dick and Kate are inside. I wonder what they're doing here. He push opens the door. Hey, Benny, good to see you again. And we've got Kate Kane and Dick Grayson helping out, well, the less fortunate in the community and making sure that they get a meal. Absolutely fantastic. Moving into the next panel, I wonder where the others are. So he starts to find out where the others are. He looks to his phone, and of course we see the icons related to the characters. And as you can see here, we've both got Cassandra Cain and Spoiler. I bet we can make this one even bigger as they're helping some people in the community. And of course we've got Oracle too, which is really nice, and she's giving out hot chocolate. And Spoiler and Cassandra Cain helping out with, well, making a snowman. So he goes to check up on the other Robins. And as he goes in, it's let's have a clean game. This time, right, Jay? And we've got Luke Fox, which is really nice to see Luke Fox in this. And I hope we get to see more of him. And it points out that his code name is Batwing. It points out that he's the son of Lucius Fox. And he's better than Jace Fox, I'll bloody tell you that. Points out that he's got genius level intellect, tech expert, and martial arts master. And of course, the J here we've got here is Jason Ton. And he's saying, I have no idea what you're talking about. So he goes to check up on the other Robins, or the other Bat family members. And it's, I'll promise we all find good homes for them soon. And of course, we've got Duke Thomas with Damian Wayne. I'm afraid to say, best picture ever. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Webtoons and DC Comics. It's so great seeing this side of Damien. And the smile on Bruce's face just says it all. So we head back to Wayne Manor. And as he looks at his watch, everyone starts to come through the door. We notice that there's some chatting going on. And of course, one of the Bat family members mentioned snowball fight later. And you can see them all together. They're all smiling, happy. Cassandra Cain says, I'm in. Dick finally responds, "Hey, Bruce, what?" And he just goes over, "Whoa, what's this for?" And you realize, I just saw some incredible things today. It really put me in the holiday spirit. And of course, Jason Todd responds, "Must have been something pretty special." And he says, "It was." So absolutely awesome end of story here. Great job. And of course, we've got Alfred, the one who is the glue that holds the Bat family together, and responds, "Perfect." So, time to move on to the next chapter. And this is a really interesting story. Hey, good to see you, Michael Brent. I hope you've been okay. And I'm covering the Wayne Family Adventures, which is through Webtoons and DC Comics. I've also got a link there. In fact, I can also post a link to this last chapter, which will be covered here. So glad you were able to make it. And this is the last chapter of this. And in this one, it's called The Tournament. So as we begin, we've got, "Please raise your right hands." And of course, we've got Oracle here, Barbara Gordon. And it says, do you solemnly swear to abide by the outcomes of this tournament under the punishment of blackmail and embarrassment? And of course, we've got all the participants who are a part of this particular tournament for this particular year, and they all say, "I do." And of course, we've got Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Spoiler, and Cassandra Cain. And then welcome to the 5th annual Challenge of Champions. And everyone's saying, "Woohoo! Heck yeah!" First, we honor Duke and Damien for distracting Bruce and Alfred. Their sacrifice will be remembered, and you'll soon realize what the sacrifice involves. And we start to see something from Bruce. "I'm so glad you reminded us of your etiquette training. You were both due for a refresher." The look of them both is absolutely hilarious. And of course, we see from Tim saying, "I had to do that last year. Not fun." Speaking of last year, click. Steph wore out this lovely outfit for a full month as punishment for losing last year's tournament. And of course, we've got a picture of Damien, Tim, Jason Todd, and of course, Stephanie. And she responds, better luck this time, Steph. And she responds, I actually think I rocked in that bowler hat. And everyone claps. All right, get to the good stuff. What are this year's stakes, says Jason Todd. For our 5th anniversary, I wanted something special. And she clicks the remote, and we realize that, and we have Cassandra Cain saying, no. And it's, you've got Jason Todd saying, you monster. Spoiler saying anything about that. And of course, we've got a picture of one of Nightwing's old suits. And they call it the Discoing, Dick's former Nightwing costume. Why is the V so deep? Cassandra Cain responds, how long? So in other words, how long will it be worn? 2 weeks and no skipping patrol. This year's challenge will be settled on a go-kart course. And of course, in this DC universe, it's called the Ultimate Speedster. At first, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, is it connected to the speedsters in the DC universe, such as the Flashes? We'll soon find out. And Oracle says, everyone, grab your controllers. And Spoiler says, I've been practicing a full year for this rematch. And Jason Todd responds, eat dust. Along with some lovely words there. Whilst everyone else is playing somewhat with themselves. And of course, we can all see their usernames. And you can see it's almost similar to Mario Kart. And player 1 is called Tim Sucks. Player 2 is called World's Best Detective. 3 is Purple Demon. And 4 is Can't Touch This. Now, that's the usernames that they use in the game. And it's Let the Tournament Commence. So, after one intense night of gaming, and it's grown, my life is over, and we realize who has actually lost the game. And finally, we've got Dick Grayson starting to come in. And the person who's lost is Jason Todd, who now has to wear that old Nightwing costume. So everyone's taking photos, all except Dick Grayson. I still don't understand why my old suit is why my old suit is a punishment and not a prize. He responds. And that's why you're not allowed to compete anymore. You're impossible to embarrass, says Oracle. Absolutely love it. What's embarrassing about that? It's great. As he responds. And then she responds, impossible. The look on Jason Todd's face is like, do I really have to wear this thing for 2 weeks? And of course, there's quite a number of little comments down after this. Well, a big thanks to everyone who made it to this live stream. I wasn't too sure how long it was going to go for, but thank you anyway. I hope you appreciate these little webtoon stories. I'm wondering whether or not if I might want to start another webtoon related one for the Rainbow Press and Comics, as there is one series that I have started following there, but I do need to catch up with it. But it might actually go a little bit longer than how long this particular live stream's gone on for. Until then, we'll see you again for the next Super Sons Fortress of Attitude, whenever that will be. Of course, there are some more Super Sons Fortress of Attitude videos coming out in the next upcoming weeks, as well as today. To which the next video will be covering the Son of Kal-El, the annual. Don't forget to check that out. And have yourself an awesome day.